Hey, this is an update for subscribers to my newsletter. Crypto is easy if you're not subscribed. Click the link in the description below, head on over, and if you like what you see, please go ahead and sign up. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel. I don't post very often, but when I do, you'll be the first to get the video. I was contacted by Coindesk asking me to answer a few questions. I'm not sure what they're using it for. They may not, and they may not use what I give them anyway. But they asked me a few questions. I wanted to use this video to share with you the questions that they asked me and the answers that I gave. And hey, look, maybe they'll put something in one of their articles from me. I doubt it, but at least you know what the questions were and what I answered. The first question: could September be the month when Bitcoin rebounds back to exchanging hands in the $60,000 range? I'm just reading the questions and the answers from what I emailed to the reporter. Yes, that's within the realm of possibility. When you look at previous bull market consolidations going back to 2012, they took 5 to 7 months to get back to the price where they started from. Given the on-chain data and trading indicators, and these are things that I've shared with premium subscribers for a few months, the past few months look an awful lot like what we see during those other bull market consolidations. That puts us on schedule to get back to April's all-time high in September, October, or November. Not only is it realistic for Bitcoin's price to reach the $60,000 range in September, it fits with history. You'll have to pardon my sniffles. The second question: looking at it historically, since 2013, BTC has yielded positive yields in September for only 2 years. I guess meaning the 2 Septembers of all the years. Only in 2 Septembers were there positive yields, with a max of 6% yield, i.e. almost flat. With BTC, more often than not, history tends to repeat itself when monthly yields are concerned, which is not true, but I digress. Are there any signs that the ongoing recovery could slow down or stagnate? My answer: it doesn't matter. March was supposed to be a bad month historically, but Bitcoin's price went up 30%. April averages 50% returns on average over the years. But this April, it ended slightly down. May gave us positive, sometimes massive gains every year, except 2, 2015 and 2018. The other 10 years, massive gains. But shocked everybody with the largest monthly drops in September since December 2013. This May, largest drop in almost 8 years, even though historically massive gains each year. The third question: how valid is Plan B's stock-to-flow model for the end of this year? Is it still possible to hit $100,000 by December as the model predicts? My answer: it's as valid as any model. Stock-to-flow is as valid as, and stock-to-flow X, S2FX. It's as valid as any model that predicts Bitcoin's price will go up over time. At any moment, Bitcoin's price has gone 4 times higher and 70% lower than stock-to-flow predicts for months at a time. So if you believe in stock-to-flow, or S2FX, any price between $35,000 to $400,000 this year would fit that model. So, of course, $100,000 is possible within that model. The next question: apart from MicroStrategy's continuous purchases, has there been a resurgence in institutional interest in BTC back to the level seen in Q1 this year? No. This is clear from the data. Retail buyers are driving this market, and that may even include the people who run these institutional funds with their personal money. As far as the actual institutions go, we know institutions and corporations are buying. They're probably holding $70 billion to $110 billion worth of Bitcoin, depending on what source you believe, which is about how much they held in January. Meanwhile, the market's almost twice as big as it was at the beginning of January. But that's not a bad thing. A lot of institutional interest came in the fall of 2020 as Bitcoin's price started moving up to its old $20,000 all-time high. That interest didn't stop until its price reached the $30,000 area. And that's what the data tells us. You'd expect the same type of behavior if Bitcoin's price starts moving up to its new $65,000 all-time high. It's not that they aren't buying. We know they are. Is that they're buying in amounts that don't seem significant given how much bigger the market is now, and many of them sold some or all of their holdings in Q1. As we approach the all-time high, then you may see that excitement return among the institutional investors. So those are the questions they asked me. So they may not use it, but at least you know what my answers were. Relax and enjoy the ride.